So basically, TommyInnit and Dream was having a drama because Dream called him a bad word and TommyInnit was a man-child about it, and they were basically fighting over it just because Dream called him a bad word, and this drama is actually just pretty stupid. Okay, somebody calls you something bad, wow, make it a big drama to get millions of views. But you know what, I covered one side of the story, which was TommyInnit. Now I'm gonna be covering Dreams. I don't give a damn about both of these people. Let me just clear this up for you. I don't have any biases, but if you guys don't want to have a bad dream about me going and diddying you, go ahead and comment something good. Like, comment something, like just comment anything about this video. If you love me, if you hate me, if you want to punch me, if you want to go and kill, and it'll help the video. So yeah, let's get into this.
TommyInnit posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, genuinely. I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave.
Now, I respect Dream for being a good boy and apologizing for his bad behavior, because he really has an audience full of 13-year-olds and 9-year-olds. So yeah, saying something like this when you have literally made yourself a entertainer for an audience full of kids is really bad. And I really pointed that out in my previous video. If you haven't seen that, then go ahead and see that, because that one is really crucial to this one. But definitely watch it after this video.
I shouldn't have done it, period. Now I want to talk about Tommy's video and why I was angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had false allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life, and you and your friends decided that after I went through the hell of debunking them, that you would continue to spread, joke about, and support these lies. Don't believe me that you've been doing this? Let's just hear your own best friend confirm that this has been happening.
I get why he might be mad about the lies. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we actually know for sure. Because, dude, the Brighton lot, I want to stop throwing out random strays and calling people pedophiles just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video debunking those allegations, and after my video, the accusers even came forward and admitted that they were not true.
Now, when you're calling somebody out for being a sexist, you should really look at yourself, because you are literally falsely accusing someone of being a, you know what I'm saying. But I think it's worse when you are accusing someone or making jokes of someone being that, more than you are a sexist, which is really unproven. You're literally just giving him even more bad PR, because you don't care and you really know that he's already been claimed to be something even worse. But that does not mean that you giving out other false information without any proof and just ghosting the whole situation would work.
I thought that that would be the end of it, but for some reason, you and your friend group thought that you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile.
Even Tubbo goes ahead and really just double downs on what Dream is saying right now, because Dream is literally just giving proof of what is being said, and I respect him for that.
For cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
In your stream you slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
I still don't know why TommyInnit has made a video of this whole freaking situation. It's like he's just a man-child at this point. Like, the whole definition of man-child has become TommyInnit. Like, you're literally just making a video because somebody is talking bad about your friends or calling them bad things or even just swearing. It like that, making a whole situation on that just to cash off some views is really just a cheap blow.
And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too. Shame on you guys.
I don't even know what this is about. You don't provide any context or evidence to what you're saying. TommyInnit, your racist behavior behind the scenes is unacceptable. You are a racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you.
Well, this is exactly what I was talking about in my previous video. You cannot just go ahead and say, oh, he's a pedophile. He's a guy who hit me, he assaulted me, or he is a sexist, and just not give any proof and literally just ghost the whole situation. Like, damn. He literally just made a video and ghosted. Yeah, I still don't have any context if there was a proof attached, like a conversation with that Dream was having with somebody or something he said in the past. I would have definitely been on Dream. I would have been like, yo, this guy is definitely a get him out of here. Get out!
Like, you'll be best friends with Logan Paul in private, but then the second it becomes beneficial for people to think that you don't like him, then all of a sudden you have a problem with all those shitty things that he's done.
So it looks like that Tommy has a problem with switching up as soon as something goes not in his favor. So I see a pattern right there. He did that same thing with Logan Paul, even though Logan Paul is a dickhead. Yeah, I'm not saying Logan Paul is a good guy, but you literally switched up on him as soon as he did something which was not in your interest, which I wouldn't mind because he's really a dickhead. And you're doing that same thing with Dream. So yeah, but Logan Paul is a dickhead though. I cannot blame Tommy for that because, yeah. You know what? I actually admire Tommy for that.
When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. And that's why with no expectations, we called for hours a day talking about YouTube, strategies, and ideas. And I never held this over your head. Most people hearing that I helped you at all are probably hearing this for the first time.
Dream's awesome. He should, like, probably for the past, 8 months, once a week, me and Dream will have like a 2-hour call.
Now, this whole situation is just bad for Tommy Innit. I don't know why people are really not seeing this through, because he really switched up right here. Because I've seen a lot of videos, a lot of live streams where Tommy Innit is praising Dream for being so unselfish. I don't know the word. Selfless. Yes, I do know the word. Selfless. And just helping him out for no reason and for nothing in exchange. And I've seen a lot of clips like that. And he literally gives proofs of text like that as well. And then you're coming out saying that Dream held that over your head and Dream took advantage of you when you were literally asking Dream to come in a call with you for 2 hours every week and literally just asking him for help. Either you could lie or lie. There is no truth in this situation because you are saying two opposites. And there could be only one being true because they both are opposites. And if that one thing is true, that means you have lied. And it clearly seems like that you are lying either in the past or in the future.
The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That egotistical sentiment is exactly what you're accusing me of. I think that the Dream SMP would have not been what it was without any of the creators that were on it. Everyone, including you, made it what it was.
Now, I don't know why people are taking side of Tommy Innit, maybe because of Dream's past or the things that have been put on Dream and Dream was accused of, but this really shows his character. And you were literally saying that, oh, he took advantage of me, he held it over my head, oh, I made Dream SMP, it was something because of me. If it wasn't for me, the Dream SMP would have been nothing, which I doubt. There were very big creators, even bigger than you, Tommy Innit, that were in that Dream SMP. And saying something like that just really shows who Tommy Innit really is.
I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, alright? I'm doing the best with what I have.
Tommy, you say that like it's a slight on me, when my entire merch brand was built by my family, in my hometown. Like, the reason there was ever a USB flash drive sold that had pictures of me on it was because it was my mom's idea, and Tommy knows that.
With a package too.
A Dream hoodie, but with me on.
All the designers are local people working with my local family business. And this also let me make sure that all of my fans had a good merch experience.
That is really cool.
I didn't make the most money that way, but I'm happy that I did it.
Now, another symptom of this behavior that we could see right now is Tommy switching up. Because in one video, you're praising somebody's merchandise and you're like, oh my god, this is so cool, this looks so good, and etc, etc. And then you're going and complaining about their merchandise being lazy. And if you guys don't know how merchandising work, I've worked in the clothing business for a little bit of time, not that much. But if you're going and working with a big company that makes thousands and tens of thousands of pieces of clothing, that clothing will be cheaper. But if you are making something handmade and you're making a few pieces of clothing and you're doing it locally instead of having a Chinese factory with 12-year-olds working for $1 an hour, then you would have something which might not be the best, but it is still homemade. Plus, the profit margins would not be that much and it would cost you a lot more.
Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child laborers to make it possible. Unfortunately, that company also scammed a bunch of his viewers, and multiple of his creator friends got scammed and literally never got paid, and the company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't know if I should talk about it.
Some have been defrauded, others are associated, and most are plain embarrassed.
This is actually true and was investigated by CoffeeZilla.
You're literally going and somebody else's merchandise when you are literally making 10 and 12-year-olds go and do child labor and their life up for your merchandise, allegedly. Everything I said is alleged. Covered by CoffeeZilla and exposed by CoffeeZilla. This has to be the biggest hypocrisy shit I've ever seen. This has to be the biggest hypocrisy on the history of beefs. Because everything you said, Tommy, has literally been done worse or 10 times worse by yourself.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce. The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes. This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
This message starts with, "Just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you, and I don't want you to be attacked at all."
You harassed my mum.
And the context to this is that Tommy's mom was arguing with Dream fans on Twitter about Tommy making fun of my stutter in a video. Some of my fans were upset.
It's like saying you unconsensually had intercourse with me and then being like, oh, when we were talking, your elbow touched my cock accidentally. Like, what the? At one time, you're giving out information or throwing out things which is basically unproven, and then you are literally being a hypocrite and doing some things that you accuse others of or make others feel bad for or make other look bad for, and do it 10 times worse yourself, and then you accuse people of doing something which was not even done, and you made something so little look so big.
And she was replying to them. I sent her this singular message on Twitter, letting her know that I didn't agree with my fans that Tommy's portrayal of my stutter was ableist, but also letting her know that I didn't like the rest of the video because it was causing additional harassment for me that I was already getting because this was at the peak of the allegations. And Tommy, of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because it makes it look ridiculous if he did. Like, he literally says that I'm a cartoon villain for this DM.
You are like a proper movie villain.
Like, this is the Dream SMP Chapter 2 and I've escaped the prison. Like, the way he words that, you would think I spammed his mom's phone for weeks with slurs and threats. And Tommy keeps bringing up the fact that he was 16 and 17. I mean, I was 20 and 21. I didn't treat you like a kid. I treated you like you were my friend and a colleague. We had occasional disagreements, but that's because I did treat you like an equal. But you'd think, based on what you're saying, that you were 12 and that I was some evil overlord, not a content creator helping you out with advice.
Everything else about my channel, you can thank Dream for. Oh, Dream's such a good guy, man. I feel bad because in 2020 I gave him so much shit always. He was like my, you know, in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. That was just always taking the piss.
I mean, the truth is, you don't care enough that I used that word to make this video, especially because you know my own personal struggles. You realize that it's something that you can use against me to promote your channel and all of the things that you've literally promoted for almost a minute at the end of your video. And I mean, you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my sister and mom, and of course dozens with me, while lying and exaggerating about me, harassing your mom, and bringing up her divorce that I didn't even know about and have nothing to do with. So Tommy, I'm not going to suggest that you go to therapy like you did to me.
You need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy.
Because you feel strongly enough to make an entire dedicated video on your channel hating on me, you can go ahead and take down every video of yours that I'm in, and I'll take down every video of mine that you're in. Because if you have a backbone, you wouldn't want to show support to such a no-good person. And Tommy, you mentioned being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everything that you've accomplished. But you don't need to put other people down to lift yourself up. You are talented enough on your own. Happy New Year.
Yeah, consistently being like, I was 16, I was 17, when the person himself was 19 and 18, and making it seem like something bad because the person had a history of false accusations is literally just some manipulative, real cartoonish villain character behavior. You're accusing somebody of doing that, and then you're doing it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the last videos I've watched was like 2 or 3 years ago, and that was of Tommy Innit most probably, not even Dreams. And this whole beef is literally just some shenanigans. I don't even know why I wasted my time, honestly, but this was the whole beef. If Dream is watching this video, please comment, because I will give you kisses through my screen. Mwah. Thank you, Dream. And I'm not gay. Oh, okay, yeah, that was so gay. Oh my god. But yeah, if you guys think that this beef is literally just bogus, go ahead and comment and subscribe. Subscribing is a must thing to do. Come on, please do it. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yeah, baby. Come on.